What's going on, everybody? I'm back with another high-risk coin pusher video for you all today. And in today's video, we're going to be doing a $25 million buy-in. They gave us 300 quarters. So I come up with a pretty good idea yesterday to put 200 quarters in here at one time using the skill stop button. So I talked to them about it, and they said I could do a $25 million buy-in. They'll give me 300 quarters. So they said I had to put at least 200 of them in here at once. Then I could use the other 100 to play like normal. So anyhow, let's go ahead and get started. Let's see how I'm going to do this. Let's use that skill stop. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I've never done this before though. So this should be a pretty interesting experiment. Yeah, I rarely ever use that skill stop button. Let's see how it goes though. Let's see, we got a couple more quarters to go. And 200 quarters, that is $50 in quarters. So that was all 200 of them right there. Let's see what it does. Oh my goodness, big push, give me something. Come on, give me a second wave. Are you kidding me? That was it right there. My goodness, we didn't win hardly anything back. I think we might have got like 15 quarters or something. Well, that experiment was a fail. But hey, at least we know not to do that anymore. Alright, so now we're playing like normal. Let's just use the extra 100 quarters to play. Anyhow, they got this thing stacked up pretty good today. There's one massive tower back there on the pusher. Has a layer of $10,000 chips, $25,000 chips, $5,000 chips, gold bars. Got a huge tower of quarters right there in the center. I think I can see a red mystery bag. Oh my goodness, nice. We already got that tower to crash down. That is just amazing. Wow. Well, I was expecting that to take at least like, goodness gracious, 30 minutes to crash down. We haven't even been playing but like 2 or 3 minutes yet and it already crashed down. That is awesome sauce right there. So anyhow, that loot chute's clogged up, so let's get it cleared out real quick. Alrighty, A&B Coin Pusher has returned. Let's keep it going. So we made a tremendous amount of money on that previous round. We got a truckload of gold. I'd say we got like at least 100 ounces of gold so far. More than likely it's over 100 ounces of gold. Maybe 120, 130. And lastly, we got a boatload of quarters. We got around 1,100 quarters now. So let's keep it going. We're about to get all those $10,000 chips back on the pusher. Nice, there they go. Oh yeah, jackpot baby. We're winning hundreds of thousands of dollars every single push. This is just incredible. Definitely making out like a bandit today. And check that out, there's a red earbud in there. So if you don't know what that's for, it's pretty much the same thing as that $5 chip. We get to cash it in. They will take all those towers that are on the blue shelves and put them into the playfield. So that pretty much saves us 5 times the original buy-in. Original buy-in was 25 million. I would have to pay 5 times that if that earbud or $5 chip wasn't in there. So that saved us a lot of money. So I will cash that in after we win all 4 of those towers right there. I'll probably try like 4 or 5 more bowls of quarters. And if that doesn't get those 4 towers, I will go ahead and open up that red mystery bag. Yeah, I think I forgot to mention that, but we got a red mystery bag now. I think I said earlier I seen it hidden inside that quarter tower. Yeah, I'm a little surprised that putting 200 quarters in there at one time didn't really do anything. I mean, it moved that great big old tower that was back there on the pusher a bunch, but we only got like 15 or 20 quarters back out of all that. I don't even think we got a second wave. So now I might try to do another experiment and put like 500 quarters in there at one time. Let me know if you want to see that down in the comments. I'd probably have to do a $50 million buy-in to get 500 quarters. Because today was a $25 million buy-in that gave me 300 quarters. And more than likely, if I did a $50 million buy-in, they would give me 600 quarters. I don't know. I'll talk to them about it. Let me know what you thought about that experiment in the comments. Well, I was expecting it to push everything out of there at one try. Expected that ginormous tower to fall down. I don't know, maybe 500 quarters at once will do a little bit better. You all are not going to believe this. Check this out, there was a bounty chip hidden in there. So I was just talking about this the other day, and they finally put it back in there. That is amazing. So if you don't know what this bounty chip is for, we pretty much get to bring our own quarters on the next game we play. I can bring up to 500 of them. We still have to do a buy-in, whatever they charge for that game, but still we get to bring 500 of our own quarters. So I guess I will use that to put 500 quarters in there at one time. So that is absolutely phenomenal. Let's get right back to pushing. Let's try to get these other 4 towers. Oh yeah, that $10,000 chip tower on the right side, just seen it move a little bit. Come on, bring me the money, give me something. Oh yeah, that right side's moving along pretty good. And we still got a boatload of quarters. Say we got close to 1,200 of them now. So our quarters went up a little bit. I think we had like 1,100. Now we got close to 1,200. It's amazing. So anyhow, hope y'all are doing good, having an awesome day so far. Remember, if you're new around here and you enjoy the videos, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe, turn on the post bell notifications, that way you get notified for whenever I upload a brand new video. It would help out a lot. We're on the road to 115,000 subscribers. My goal is to get there by June the 15th, so hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And also, let's try to get 3,000 likes on today's video. 3,000 likes. I know we can do that. Just need everyone watching to hit that like button. And it is 100% free to like, comment, and subscribe. I don't get paid for y'all subscribing or hitting that like button. I mean, in reality, it just makes it 1,000,000% easier for you all to keep up with future videos. Because once you hit that subscribe button, there should be a bell icon right next to it. If you hit that bell icon, you will get notifications every single time I post a brand new video. Just hit the bell, and where it says all notifications, click all notifications, and then you will get notifications on your phone, TV, computer, every single time I post a new video. So like I said, I don't get paid for you all doing that. This makes it easier for you all to keep up with the future content. So hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And I pretty much post videos 7 days a week. So if you want to see more amazing videos like this, I would highly suggest hitting that subscribe button. So we got about 100 quarters left in the bowl. I think our best bet is to push on that right hand side for a little while. And if we can't get that $10,000 chip tower, I will switch over to that left hand side. And it's not good to push on one side and one side only, because say if I win both of those towers right there, then these two towers over there won't even move at all. So that's why it's best to keep the field even, have these towers matching up, like have both sides moving equally. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyhow, that was the last of our quarters. Let me collect some quarters real quick. We'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, Andy Coin Pusher has returned. Let's get right back to pushing. So we didn't make any money or gold on that last round, unfortunately. But still, we got a boatload of quarters. I think we got like 950 of them. So we lost like 200 and 250 quarters. But still, I think we'll be alright. Like I said earlier, I'll try a couple more bowls of quarters. And if that doesn't get those towers, I will go ahead and open up that red mystery bag. And I will cash in that red earbud. And there's 3 ways we could win all them towers on the blue shelf. I've done told y'all 2 of the ways we could win them. Cash in that earbud or $5 chip, or pay 5 times the original buy-in. There is another way we could win them towers, but this is extremely difficult to do. Sometimes it's taking all day long just to get one of the towers to go into the play field. So pretty much, if one of those towers or multiple of the towers are like hanging over that blue shelf, like onto the pusher, if we stack the quarters up real high back there, we have a good chance of trick shotting that tower to the play field. Oh nice, we got that tower of $10,000 chips on the right. Kind of scared me a little bit, wasn't expecting it to fall down like that. So anyhow, what's our best bet now? I think let's try to play on that left side, because like I said earlier, we need to even out the play field. Since we got that tower of $10,000 chips on the right, now we need to focus on getting that one on the left. And check out those gold towers they got in there today. I think there was originally 6 gold towers, but we done got the ones in the center to fall down. Anyhow, look how unique those are. I've never seen gold towers like that before. And I pretty much forgot to tell y'all what they had on the blue shelves. There's tower of $5,000 chips, $10,000 chips, and $25,000 chips on each side. Those brown chips, those are the 25,000. And the orange chips, those are $10,000 chips. And the pinkish purple chips, those are 5,000. I'm pretty sure 99.9% of y'all already know the values of the chips. But like I've said many times before, I know there's a lot of new people watching, so I try to keep everybody informed on what's going on. So anyhow, that right there was the last of our quarters. Let me collect some quarters real quick and we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, I'm back. Let's keep it pushing. So once again, we made that tower of $10,000 chips on the right, didn't we? So I guess we did make a little money on that last round. So anyhow, let's try like 2 more bowls of quarters and see if we can't get that tower of $10,000 chips on the left. And we're down to like 850 quarters now, so we're going to have to be careful. Because we definitely don't want to run out of quarters, that's for sure. Yeah, we just need that tower of $10,000 chips on the left side to go. And that tower of $5,000 chips on the right is leaning toward the blue shelf a little bit. The base of it is anyhow. Oh yeah, I think I just seen that tower of $10,000 chips on the left-hand side move forward a little bit more. Maybe a centimeter or so. And anyhow, I don't think I pointed this out yet. There's 4 white dice in there on top of all them gold towers. We win them white dice, we get to roll them at the end of the game. Whatever they land on, my winnings will multiply by that amount. So those are pretty much the most valuable thing in the game, because there's definitely not $25 million worth of chips in there. So if we didn't win any of those dice, we would probably lose like pretty much half of our buy-in. I'd say there's no more than 10 million in chips in there. So we would lose like $15 million if it wasn't for the dice. So all those dice, they're very, very important to win, especially on big buy-in games like this one. But anyhow, we went on everything from 2 to 6 on those dice. If it lands on a 1, it would be a 0. Because 1 times my winnings, it would just be the original amount of winnings. It wouldn't multiply by anything. 1 times 10 million would be 10 million. Got 10 million in chips. Dice landed on a 1, that'd still be 10 million. So if it lands on a 1 at the end of the game, just act like they don't exist. There's still a lot of people in the comments that try to argue and say that the 1s count, but trust me, they don't. Anyhow, let's try one more bowl of quarters and see if we can't get that tower of $10,000 chips to fall down. If not, I will go ahead and open up that red mystery bag and cash in that earbud. So I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Let's keep it pushing. So we got around 700 quarters now. So we're pretty much losing anywhere from 100 quarters all the way up to 200 quarters each round. So after I run out of quarters on this round, I will go ahead and open up the mystery bag and cash in the $5 chip. And another thing, if you don't know this, anything that falls down those side slots, there's one on the left and the right side, that money goes to the house. I don't get a win or keep any of that money. I only get a win and keep whatever falls off the front ledge there. Well, sometimes if that loot chute gets too full, money will start to fall back to the house. It falls inside the machine. Because there's like a little opening above the loot chute, and if it gets too full, it will start to lose a bunch of stuff. There's been times I've seen like 10 dice fall off the edge here, and then there'll only be like 5 or 6 of them in the loot chute. So that can only mean one thing, that we've lost them to the machine. And the only way we could get back what we've lost to the side slots, and if that loot chute got too full, is if there's a $50 chip in there. And we get to cash in that $50 chip, they will take anything that we've lost, put it back into the game. Pretty much give us a second chance at winning it. And most of the time, we do end up winning it whenever they put them back in there. Because what they'll normally do, they'll build a tower back there on the pusher. They'll combine everything we lost into like one big old tower. Then we have to win it all out of there. It's normally pretty easy. I'm pretty sure most of y'all already know what I'm talking about if you've seen the videos before. Anyhow, we might as well go ahead and stop now, because I don't think that $10,000 chip tower is going to go. That's like all the quarters we got left anyhow. So let me go collect some quarters real quick, and I'll go ahead and open up that mystery bag. Alright, here it is. Let's open it up and see if there's anything good and valuable in there. Feels pretty heavy. Let's see, what we get? Oh yeah, nice. Check this out. So we got a $1 chip. So this right here is worth 500 quarters. So I can cash this in. That will give me an extra 500 quarters. That is extremely beneficial right now, because we're down to like 650 quarters, I think. So that'll give us much more quarters. That's amazing. And we also got this $50 chip right here. Like I said earlier, we get to cash this in at the end of the game. They will take anything that we've lost to them side slots and put it back into the playfield. And the stuff that we've lost if the loot chute got too full. And check this out, we got 2 gold dice. So like I said earlier, the white dice, we get to roll them. Whatever they land on, my winnings will multiply by that number. But these gold dice right here, we get to roll these. Whatever they land on, the gold will multiply by that number. That is absolutely spectacular. Definitely have the potential to make some big money today, that's for sure. So anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and cash in this red earbud and this $1 chip. That will give me an extra 500 quarters, and for this, they will take all those towers that are on the blue shelves, put them back into the playfield. And they may rearrange those 3 towers right there, I'm not sure. They normally do. So anyhow, I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Let's keep it pushing. So I cashed in that not $5 chip, but red earbud and that $1 chip. They moved all those towers that was on the blue shelves to the playfield, and they gave me an extra 500 quarters. So it looks like a couple of them towers that was there in the center already fell over. And those towers that was on the left and the right side, I think they put that $10,000 chip tower that was on the left right there, and the two $5,000 chips, they put those back there on the pusher. The $5,000 chip towers, not chips, but anyhow, let's keep it going. We're about to get a $25,000 chip tower on the left. Nice, we got it. There it goes. Oh no. We just lost a bunch of $5,000 chips on that right side. So it would cost us 100 grand to get that back. Oh yeah, got another $25,000 chip tower to go. A couple dice right there on the edge. About to get that gold tower. Oh yeah, that one right there is about to go. Nice, we got it. And we just got 2 dice on that push right there. That is absolutely incredible. Oh yeah. Starting to get the $10,000 chip towers to fall down now. Let's get that loot chute cleared out real quick. It's getting too full. Alright, there we go. There's a couple gold bars stuck in there and it was blocking everything from falling on down to the pay. Oh yeah, nice. Nice. Just got that $5,000 chip tower to go. About to get that other one right there on the pusher. Well, it fell backwards. Like, look at that. We're making a fortune today. Wow. That was a magnificent push right there. Absolutely magnificent. This has been an exceptional game so far. I'd say we're making at least 200 or 300 grand a push. It's amazing. And if you're wondering why they did not move those chips that are against the walls to the playfield whenever I cashed in that earbud, it's because those chips are for decoration only. The only way we could win those is if we trick shot them into the playfield using the quarters. If we were to trick shot those chips into the playfield and win them, they would count those as a win, whatever the cash value of the chip is. But on the other hand, if we were to trick shot those tiny dice that are on top of those chips into the playfield and win those, I would have to give those back to them because those aren't the dice that we get to roll at the end of the game. Those have no cash value at all. Anyhow, there's a bunch of $5,000 and $10,000 chips on the edge. We're about to get all those remaining $5,000 chips off the pusher. Nice, there they go. Come on, bring me the money. Oh yeah. Absolutely outstanding push right there. Goodness gracious, that one was even better. And we've won a ton of $25,000 chips today. Seems like they've been adding more $25,000 chips in there over the past couple of weeks. So, y'all want to see more $25,000 chip towers? I know I do. That's where all the big money's at. It'd be nice if they would just make one great big old tower back there on the pusher and just make them all out of $25,000 chips. That would be like a $20 million tower, hopefully. Depends on how tall you make it. Anyhow, if you have any suggestions of types of videos you want to see, just leave me a comment and I will show the staff what you all say in the comments, and who knows, they might end up building something you suggest. So leave a comment and let me know what you want to see. Anyhow, that right there was the last of our quarters. Let me collect some quarters real quick and I'll be right back. The coin pusher has returned. Let's keep it pushing. So let's try to win all those remaining chips out of there. And after that, I will pay that extra 100 grand and they will take all those chips and gold that we lost to the blue shelves, put them back into the playfield. Oh nice, we got 10 grand on the left. That 20 grand on the left is moving good also. Come on, bring me the money. Still doing amazingly well on quarters. Definitely not going to run out of quarters today, that's for sure. And also, if you're wondering what I do with the quarters after I'm done playing, I normally just trade the quarters in for cash. I mean, we did win that bounty chip, so I will save 500 quarters because that's the maximum amount I can bring on tomorrow's game whenever I use that bounty chip. So, anything above 500 quarters, I will just trade those in for cash. And yeah, that $5,000 chip on the right corner, it's moving forward pretty well. It's moving forward like a centimeter, like every second, just about. Come on. Big win. Come on. Oh yeah, just seeing that 20 grand on the left hand side move forward a little bit more. Oh my goodness, nice. Check that out. We got a bunch of $5,000 chips to go back into the playfield. But still, after we win that 20 grand and that 5 grand, I will go ahead and pay that extra 100 grand to get them to move all those chips and stuff that we lost to the playfield. So anyhow, let me collect some quarters real quick and we'll get right back to pushing. Alright, I'm back. Let's keep it going. Oh nice, we got that remaining 5 grand on the right side, so now let's get that 20 grand on the left. It's almost there, come on, big money. Alright, that's definitely a win, that's got it. Nice, we got it all cleared out of there. So I'm gonna go ahead and pay that extra 100 grand. They'll probably combine all of those chips into one big old tower. So I'll be right back. Alrighty, A&V coin pusher has returned. Let's keep it pushing. So I paid that extra 100 grand. They took all those chips and gold that we lost, put them back into the playfield. Looks like they combined it all into like one enormous tower. So let's push it on down to the lower shelf. It's almost there. Come on, big money. Alright, that's got it right there. Nice, there it goes. So now let's just win all those remaining chips and gold out of there. Got to get those 2 ounces of gold right there on the edge. Speaking of the gold bars, they're worth whatever 1 ounce of gold is at the moment. I think they're around like $1,950 a piece. They were around like $2,000 a piece, but they went back down a little bit. I try to save the gold, and I'll sell it whenever it gets real high. If I'm not mistaken, a couple months ago, gold was like pretty close to $2,100 an ounce. Maybe a little bit over $2,100. Alright, well that right there was the last of our quarters. Let me go collect some quarters real quick and we'll get all those remaining chips out of there. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Let's keep it going. So let's win all those remaining chips out of there. Should be smooth sailing from here on out. Everything's right there in the center. It's in a very good spot. Oh yeah, see what I'm saying? Only 5 grand to go. Let's get it. Yeah, the center push is better than the left and the right side. It's because of those 2 side slots. The quarters like to fall down those instead of push the corners. But more than likely that will get that last 5 grand. Nice, we got it. So now I'm going to go ahead and cash in the $50 chip. And they will take anything that we've lost to them side slots and put it back into the playfield. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Let's keep it pushing. So I cashed in that $50 chip. They took all those chips and gold that we lost, put them back into the playfield. So wish me good luck. Hopefully we can get it all cleared out of there now. Oh yeah, tower's almost there. It's pretty much halfway across the playfield. Oh yeah, it's getting extremely close to falling down. Come on, big money. Nice, we got it all cleared out of there today. That is absolutely spectacular. This has been a brilliant game today. Absolutely brilliant. So now I'm going to call them back here. I think we won 5 dice in total, or no, 6 dice in total. Well, now we got 5. I'll pick that other one up here in a second. We got 4 white dice and 2 gold dice. They will put all 6 of them dice back there on the pusher. We got to roll them on down to the lower shelf. Whatever they land on, get to multiply our winnings and our gold by that amount. So let me call them back here real quick, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, A&B Coin Pusher has returned. Let's get right back to pushing. So I called them back here. They put all 6 of them dice back there on the pusher. So let's roll them on down to the lower shelf. Hopefully they land on some huge numbers. And remember what I said earlier, if any of them land on a 1, it is a 0. The ones do not count at all. Oh nice, we got a 3 and a 4 so far, and that gold dice on the right landed on a 1, unfortunately. Well, that other gold dice landed on a 6. That made up for it. And that other white dice landed on a 4. Let's see what that last one's going to land on. Oh nice, we got a 5. So I think we're going to stop right there because that 3 looks like it might flip over to a 1, and that 4 looks like it might flip over to a 2. So I don't think it's safe to keep on pushing. Anyhow, those are still some pretty good numbers, so I'm going to count everything up, multiply our winnings and our gold by all that, and I'll let y'all know what we've won back from a $25,100,000 buy-in. I'll be right back. You all are not going to believe how much money I've won today. This is absolutely incredible. I ended up winning $10,715,000 in chips, and all those white dice combined ended up multiplying my winnings by 16. And in total, I ended up winning $171,440,000 from a $25,100,000 buy, and that is absolutely outstanding. That's another huge life-changing jackpot right there. Absolutely mind-blowing. And on top of that, we won 184 ounces of gold, and those 2 gold dice combined ended up multiplying the gold by 6. And in total, I ended up winning 1,104 ounces of gold today. And those are around $1,950 a piece. So that is absolutely amazing. And last but not least, we got the bounty chip. So like I said earlier, this means we get to bring 500 of our own quarters on the next game we play. So be expecting to see 500 quarters at once in tomorrow's video. Can't wait to see what's going to happen. As we seen earlier, 200 quarters didn't really do anything, but we'll see what 500 quarters does. So anyhow, that's not bad at all for a $25,100,000 buy-in. So if y'all enjoyed today's video, be sure you leave a like and subscribe. Turn on those post notifications, that way you get notified for whenever I upload a brand new video. I will see y'all on the next one. Y'all take care and have an awesome day.